Well, I'm gonna milk the heck out of this. Hey there all you gals, gents, and peeps. This is Axolotl Aristotle, and today I'm gonna make a part 2 to my furry convention video. If you haven't seen the first one already, a link should be popping up now. Anyways, this video is going to be bringing up a couple things I forgot to mention in the first video and show the full interviews I had, including a never before seen one. And yes, there will be more potatoes at the end of the video. Real quick before we start though, if this sounds interesting to you, please don't forget to like and subscribe because last time was, yeah. Alright, first thing I forgot to show was this awesome quick sketch I got. I might get it framed, I don't know yet, I'm very indecisive. Also, I got to meet Legoshi. It was so cool finding out people made fursuits of actual characters. I thought it was just their own. This next one's going to be a bit silly, but I can't believe I forgot to mention why schools have litter in the classroom. It's pretty depressing, but it's because of situations where students would be locked in their classrooms and can't go to the actual bathrooms, such as during a shooting. Ugh. If you want to learn more about that in depth, I'll leave a link to the article in the description below. That said, let's see these interviews.
I am not the fan.
So, I see you guys make fursuits, right?
Yes, I've been making fursuits for about 5 years now.
5 years. How long does it take to make one of these?
So basically, with some life situations, we got started on, we had 3. One is gone now. We made 3 fursuits in 3 weeks.
Okay.
Which is kind of insane. I can't say a lot of makers can do that. It's fursuit making process can be anywhere from, a week if you're cramming to months if you take your time.
Right. So, were you doing all-nighters to get the suit done, or?
Oh, well, of course. Oh, yeah. I was drinking so much coffee, my blood became coffee.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man. So, how long have you been coming to, conventions?
In terms of conventions, this is our first year vending at all. So we started off with a bunch of local events. We did Denver Fan Expo, which is actually probably not a small event at all. It's pretty much the 5th largest convention for anime, I think in the US.
Oh wow.
But after that, it was pretty much all local stuff. We started really small, took our shirts. This is our first large Furcon.
I would say that the Denver Expo was an experience doing a large con because it lets you know that in a more dense area, less competition, it's easier to sell things than something that's so huge and overwhelming.
That's true.
Yeah, because our year of vending has really taught me furry is a niche, and every furry that we went to at the anime convention came to support us.
Oh, nice.
But we went to Denver Fan Expo, which I think the attendance was 160,000 or something like that.
Oh, wow.
And it was well over 100,000.
Yeah, I heard this one's one of the biggest in the US or the world, but I don't think it's anywhere near 100,000+.
Yeah, no, this is probably 10,000 probably 10,000 average.
Okay.
But even though we went to a con that was 10 times as big, we could not get the kind of success that we've gotten here in a day.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy because furries are self-sustaining. We want to help people in our fandom. We want to grow our fandom. And so when you find furries at an anime convention, you guys can just lock eyes.
It's just known.
Yeah, I know.
But the experience has been worthwhile.
So I see that your suits, the full suits are $2,000. Is that the average price for a suit?
So these are partials. So they come with head,
wow.
paws, and tail. Usually they also come with things like fursuit sprays and other things. We didn't do that for this con, but our partials do start at around $1,800 and go up.
Oh wow.
We don't make full suits at the moment for convenience sake. There are a lot of people who do full suits. How you do commissions is completely based off of your time frame and who you are as a person. Some people like to do just pre-mates. Lemon Brat is another big maker here. They have a team of about 10 people. They take commissions as well as every convention. They bring at least 20 pre-mates. And each one of them can be $1,400 to about $1,600. That's a lot of money because a lot of them sell out.
That's true.
for fursuits range so drastically. Surrey Studios has an auction up right now that it's reaching about $20,000, and it's still going. So prices vary so much.
That's fair. So I see you have elf ears.
I do.
That's not the typical furry. And I am, at least my YouTube is an axolotl.
Okay.
So would I be considered a furry? Like, because axolotls don't have fur. They're just kind of lizardy.
She's actually made 2 axolotl fursuits.
Oh, wow.
This is actually the first con I've done any kind of dogs. I've never done dogs as partials before. I tried to do unique species. But yeah, of course you're a furry. Being a furry, honestly, all you really need, you don't need a persona, you don't need a fursuit. All you need to say is, I'm a furry, I identify with the furry community. That's it.
So, that being said, what is furry to you? Because I've heard that it's different to every person, so I was wondering what it means to you.
Furry means to me a self-sustaining group of people who want everyone to succeed, regardless of the drama. There are people from all walks of life, different races, different genders, with different experiences. And yes, there's going to be drama. There's drama everywhere, every community online, whether it's K-pop or the Markiplier fans or the Wings fans. But at the end of the day, furry is a place where AI art is barely able to touch us because we are so adamant about supporting actual people in the fandom. And that's what it means to me, is people who want to see me succeed.
Nice. Well, thank you so very much. I hope you guys have a really successful con.
Of course,
You too.
Thank you.
So what does being a furry mean to you? Because I know it's a broad spectrum that I've been led to believe. So what is it for you personally?
For me personally, it's more about a community that, you know, we get together under the common interest of anthropomorphic people, but it's more about the acceptance and being able to express yourself.
So even if someone like wasn't a furry, but they were gay or trans or whatever, they could like find a spot in the community and just hang out and be themselves?
Oh, heck yeah. Like, it's been an opportunity to like explore, you know, myself and figure my things out. I think there's a lot of love and acceptance for everybody. Like, the only thing we don't tolerate is the intolerant.
Fair enough. I saw that you did political patches, you know, eat the rich, no masters, no leashes. I'm assuming that most furries are left-leaning on the political spectrum. Has anyone ever given you any like trouble over that or had a problem with that?
Only in like a personal level, not here at the con or, you know, in the open community. It's been more of a person I know who doesn't agree who has said something to me.
Okay. Just one more question. I see you have commissions open. What is the weirdest thing someone's asked you to draw?
A good friend of mine wanted me to draw a rabbit who, instead of legs, had a hand. So a hand tar.
So was it like 2 fingers as the legs, or was it just like the whole hand like a mermaid and then like the body coming out of the palm?
More like the mermaid thing. So her waist ended in the wrist of the hand, and she walked around like Thing from Adam's Family.
Okay, thank you so much. This is your business card. If you guys want to find her, this is where she'll be at. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your con. Holy shit, why does this dog have glasses?
Thank you.
Oh my god, it talks!
Not like your mother last night.
Side note, I paused here for longer than I would have liked. See, my brain wanted me to say, my mom's dead, asshole, but I was worried it wouldn't be taken as a joke, so it took me a minute, but I did come up with another retort.
I have 2 dads.
Well, they both call me daddy. They both call me mommy.
So are they twins now?
Well, if you turn around, they do look different.
Well, that makes sense. One's a Sylveon and one's a Vespion.
You can joke on me any day. You can bake on me, baby. I'm just gonna leave you alone.
don't know where to go from here.
We can go to your room. We can go to my room. We can go to Alkaline room. We'll just go to the hallway then.
You want to grab some Wendy's?
I'm actually more of a Burger King kind of guy, but I'll find a clue.
Okay. Are we going in, or are we going through the drive-thru? You know what I mean.
I mean, you can just drive me. We can ride our bike, baby. I like to ride. We can ride a unicycle, just you and me.
How does that work? It's uni. I've never learned how to ride a bike.
New one!
Where's the unicycle?
Give them a round.
You can just drive.
I know furry is a very broad range of things. I know it's different for every person. What exactly does it mean for you when you say that you're a
For
furry?
me, I'm a furry artist, so I've been in this community since like 2004. I think what really makes someone a furry is participating in the community. Like, you know, there's a lot of people who are into cartoons. There's some people who feel an affinity with their spirit animal. But I think for me, it's really about like being part of a like DIY community where I make my own work. We're all fans of one another's artwork. It's really about like we're not, I don't feel like I'm here because I'm a fan of like, you know, Zootopia or I really like a certain animal. It's really like here in this space are all of these people who create things that I love and I'm a fan of.
Oh, nice. So, do you, like, what if you only just like, you know, you've seen Zootopia, you like it, or you've seen Turning Red, you like it. You're not necessarily sure you're like into the whole animal aesthetic yet, but maybe you're part of like a minority community, like you're gay or trans or whatever. Would people still be like open to you, even if like you're not necessarily like furry?
Yeah, I mean, please show up. Like, I would like to see more people who are like other queer people who want to be here and more radical people, especially. Like, we really need the energy in this fandom. Like, in other DIY spaces, I've seen a lot more focus on like harm reduction and on like, you know, the ways that we as a community can be more politically active. So if there are politically active people who like want to be part of furry, please come here. We need you. We need your energy here. Like,
So,
people will like definitely accept you with open arms. We're definitely about like acceptance of neurodivergent people. Like, if you're on the spectrum, I feel like this is like a really safe place to be yourself without judgment. And like, I would love to see other elements of acceptance and of like radical work get incorporated into that framework that we are building here and the energy that is here.
awesome. Yeah, so I know you said like bring more radical people, be more political, and I saw you had these awesome, cute...
Oh yeah, the baby blocks, ACAB.
You know what happened at the Children's Hospital due to people like Matt Walsh,
Right.
and you know Joe Rogan and MTG bringing up like the furries. Were you worried at all that something like that was going to happen here?
Well, a couple years ago here at this event, there actually was an attack against furries, and like I know there's a lot of speculation about what that was about. I mean, and it was linked to some far right like 4chan board violence, and like, you know, I'm not particularly afraid of being hurt in this space. I feel like there are, like, I have a lot of SRA friends who are here. I have a lot of John Brown gun club people who I know are here.
So, what are SRA? If for people that don't know.
The Socialist Rifle Association. Like, there's definitely like furries here who also like fight back against violence.
Oh, nice.
I mean, if you look at what happened in the past at other events where there were far right people claiming they were going to show up to furry events,
Oh, like,
there was a huge online pushback. There's like a lot of people coming up saying they would defend people from like Proud Boys, Nazi Furs, the Milo Yiannopoulos saying he was going to come to this
Wasn't
event.
that like a few years ago or something?
Yeah, and there was a huge pushback from the community. So I really feel like our strength is that all of us are not going to tolerate hate and violence in our community.
Well, I think that's a wonderful positive message.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your con.
You too.
Thank you.
I don't really know what else to say. The convention was an absolute blast. I'm probably going to go to this year's as well. The majority of the comments I got on my first video were incredibly nice, wholesome, and informative. Thank you all so much. The amount of traction I've received lately is just, it's been insane to me. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to support me financially, I do have a Patreon with numerous tiers and rewards. Thank you all again so much, and I'll see all you gals, gents, and peeps in the next one.
Hello, Daisy Ray. Are you grumpy? Are you grumpy? Oh. 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 Such a grumpy Daisy. Oh.